What's happening, guys? Back with another supplement review. Hope your day's going well. I just finished a chest day. I ran a non-stim pump product by Kilo Labs. I can't remember the name, but I'll be doing a review on that. So I didn't sleep well last night. So I woke up this morning, I'm like, oh hell no, I like to crush my workouts. And most of the time, I'll be honest with you, I'm taking some kind of stimulant, whether it's just 200 milligrams of caffeine, 400 milligrams of caffeine. And I looked in the cupboard, my cupboard of goodies, and I was going through and I'm like, nootropic stim. I wanted just a stimulant. Sometimes I just don't want that intense cognitive function and focus. So I wanted to stack just energy with this pump product. And I came across this Limitless and Untamed Energy by Apollon Nutrition. It's the R600. And I'm like, you know what? There's a few people out there that I know have wanted me to do a review on this. So it should be a quick review. We'll go over the ingredients and then we'll go over the effects just in case this is something you're looking for or looking at. So right on the top here, we have caffeine anhydrous at 350 milligrams. That's going to be kind of your main source during your workout of caffeine. That's going to come in anywhere between 35 and 40 minutes, and then it peaks anywhere between 55 and 60 minutes. Then we have di-caffeine malate at 200 milligrams. It's going to yield 150 milligrams of caffeine. This is kind of one of my favorite caffeine sources, and the reason why is I look for this in pre-workouts because when I train, you know, it's just beast mode. Every workout I do, I deplete myself of energy, my own natural energy sources. So after a workout, I have to go off to work, and di-caffeine malate actually helps me recover my own energy sources. So it provides this long-term trickle of energy while my body is recovering its own energy sources. And I really come off and have a great day. My night's good and everything after having di-caffeine malate in a pre-workout or just having it by itself. Then we have caffeine citrate at 200 milligrams. That's going to yield 50%, which is 100 milligrams of caffeine. And this is more of the fast-hitting caffeine. This actually comes in about 10 to 15 minutes for most people. And this has a peak time of about 35 minutes. So that's going to come in and it's going to zap you. It's supposed to zap you with a little bit of energy, and that's 100 milligrams. So R600 by Apollon Nutrition, what can you expect? So you take the one pill, the one 600 milligram pill. Now I'm going to tell you right now, just in case I forget to say this, do not take this. Make sure it's 8 hours before you go to bed, because this is really limitless, untamed energy. This is going to last a long time. Now it's not going to last peaked out a long time, but you're going to have caffeine floating around in your brain and in your body for quite a substantial amount of time. So you're going to take the pill, and the energy, that 100 milligrams of the citrate starts to come in. I'd say about that 10 to 15 mark, you start feeling it kind of peak in, and then it does peak right around 35 minutes. At least for me it does. And then not but 10 minutes later, the caffeine anhydrous starts to come in to stack on top of that. And that runs and stacks on top of that citrate for until about 55 minutes to an hour, just like they claim. And it hits you with a good whopping it feels honestly like 400 milligrams, 425 milligrams of caffeine, but of course it's 450 milligrams of caffeine. Very smooth. So there's no jitters, there's no anxious feeling or anything like that. It's just like, oh, you're caffeinated. You're awake. And it hits pretty good. And that high level of caffeine is going to last you for 2 hours for sure. What's going to taper down is your own natural energy, because that's 450 milligrams of caffeine. You're gonna train your butt off. That's what I like about this. There's no nootropics. The only nootropic that you're feeling you're getting with that is that high stemmed caffeine concentration and focus. That I like. It's nice. I like having that caffeinated concentration and focus. And the energy is going to be just a high level of caffeine. I mean, not much I can say about it. And it really delivers. It's very, very good. You'll get 2 hours of training, if not longer. And like I said, you're going to stop mainly not because the stimulant effect starts to die down, but your energy levels just start to drop unless you're fueling through your workout, and it's going to last. So it feels like it starts tapering down about 3 hours after you take it. And that's tapering down from the 450. And then what happens is it dials down fairly nice and smooth, no crashing or anything like that. You're gonna dial down for 2 hours after your training, maybe 3 to a nice 150 100 milligram dose for another 2 hours or so, where you're stimmed and you're awake. And then, like I said, what I love about the di-caffeine malate in a product like this is that your own natural energy sources start to replenish, and it's just a smooth ride for the rest of the day. So I really enjoy this. I've actually taken quite a few of these over a period of time. There's only a few left. And I actually just keep these on the side with a few other ones, just depending on what I feel like stacking for that day. So as far as stacking goes, I have ran yohimbine with this. 3 milligrams of yohimbine kind of gives you that fat burning effect. You're going to sweat a little bit more. You're going to get a little bit of a get shit done type energy and concentration as well with yohimbine. Also the same with alpha yo, 1 milligram or 2 milligram, if you want to do some stacking and if this is something you're interested in. So this is my review of Apollon Nutrition R600, under 6 minutes and 30 seconds. I love it. Told you it was going to be a quick one, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you can, give the video a thumbs up before you leave. It does help the channel. If you have any questions and comments, leave them down below. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time on the channel.